Hey guys, Salty Will. And tonight, oh, I already got a subscription, great. But tonight, thank you, Bond Capture. So tonight, I'm going to try out some Frenzy. So I didn't do anything drastically changing to my thing. I took some damage out. Took these 3 damage things out. Just added some Frenzy right there, so +2 maximum Frenzy charges. In order to get Frenzy to work, I'm using this unique tonight called Bushwhack Lizard Scale Boots, because I don't have Freeze or Electrocute on my build. At least currently I don't, so that's why I'm trying those boots out. And then I put Combat Frenzy on. So I have maximum 3 charges. Not sure how good it's going to be, but let's just try it out. I had to take my damage down. You see it's 31 something thousand. It was 40 something thousand yesterday. So brought it down, and we'll see what happens with it. And I'm trying to get higher crit damage. I'm trying to do more crit in my build now because my helmet has crit hits, poison enemy. Since I did that, I took some of my bleed out of my build, and I have 2 bleed on crit hits instead. And so I'm trying to get more crit hits going on. Also, because I took my aggravate out, which I have over here. And I'm relying on this one right here. So I'm relying a lot on crit now to trigger poison, bleed, and bleed activation. So we're gonna try that out, but we're gonna try out some Frenzy. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it that much. I've seen it the other day when I tried it. It does a lot more twisters, but I don't know how consistent it is. So I don't know if it's worth bringing the damage down to add it to my kit. Because if I really want Frenzy, that's 3 total. This is it's 1 plus 2, so that's 3. That's 4, and there's another one over here. 4, 5. Frenzy. 5. And this would just take way too many skill points to get while maintaining my poison and maintaining my bleed, right? So I want to play around Frenzy tonight. I doubt I'll keep it in my kit based on how I'm set up, but let's have some fun with it. And my mouse is having issues lately. I might have to unplug it and plug it back in, but it's currently working good. So let's go ahead and do map and see how it feels. Seepage is a fun map. Alright, let's get some maps out. Now let's just keep it basic, try it out. Now let's see what Frenzy says right here. So since I can't get a Frenzy charge more than once every 4.2 seconds. Now, I don't know if that has anything to do with my skill duration aspect of it, because the skill duration might affect that. If it does, that's going to make it really bad, right? Let's see what Combat Frenzy says. Well, let's just try it out. All my hits should be pinning. Yes, I already have 2 charges right there. A lot more flames just by doing that. And so my Frenzy's last. Seconds. It's making a lot more just by doing those extra frenzies. So it is pretty cool, actually. And they last 12 seconds right now, based on my setup. I mean, I could add more frenzies, but it required a lot of dedication to get that going. So unless there's some sort of equipment that gives me extra frenzy charges, I think 3 might be my cap, based on like not allocating too many skill points to it. It feels pretty good though, I'll say that. Got a lot of flames going on, and they last 12 seconds. Since they last so long, they should keep just generating me more charges along the way too, right? Alright, let me check real quick. I don't know if I had this turned on. Maybe I'll need to add it onto there. But I put T-fold on there, so there's a chance that it'll double my frenzy charges. Now, I don't have this turned on. There's a way to make it so there's a chance that you don't use your frenzy charges while doing this. But then I'd have to turn off one of these like cast speeds. Cost less, I could probably get rid of easily. Yeah, let me get rid of that one. Do I have the subtle charge? Yeah. Cost less, I don't need. And that will allow me to use my charges, and sometimes not use them. Wait, how did I get 5? I thought my limit was 3. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know what the default limit is, but I got the 5 right there. So I would like to have my Carol the Blood back. I probably don't need it because it's just meant to like help clear out mobs, but I'm already doing a lot of twisters, so I don't know if I really need any heralds. But I like seeing enemies blow up so I see a little bit more superior to get that added back to my kit. The problem with heralds is they just don't work on bosses. The cool part about this, you know, everyone's dying, which is good. And I have more and more fire than I used to. So it'd be very easy to get more frenzies in my kit if I wanted to. I would just have to take some of my damage down, unfortunately. Not ideal. I don't know how I'm getting 5 frenzy charges. I thought the default baseline was 1. So default baseline is 3. Maybe I don't need to put the extra effort into getting more frenzy charges. I mean, it looks cool. But if I don't have to put any effort into adding more frenzy, maybe I'll try to take that off and just add more damage back. The 4 points is not too much. You also extend the duration of the frenzy's lasting you. Okay. Nice. Well, I like more twisters, right? So I'm not going to complain about frenzy right now. It's a little awkward I have to get to work, but I'm causing everybody to pin down to me, which is good. Unfortunately, I only have 1 charge right now. Now I got 3. I guess because all my hits are fitting. Let's try to get a few more frenzy going. actually fight the boss. So it'd be good to get some frenzies built up and then try to hit the boss with a lot of twisters, right? Any more monsters left though? Well, we have the checkpoint. Let's find some monsters. Here, might be some monsters over here. There's not. Where are we gonna find some monsters? Any over here? Oh, I want some frenzy charges. I need to find a monster somewhere. Alright, let's check out the top area right here. For some reason, I'm not getting frenzy charges. Yeah, let's try this too. Alright, well, looks like I'm not having any luck getting frenzy at the moment. We'll just fight the boss as is, and I should get frenzy charges anyways. So, when I just hit him, I'll just get charges going. I've already gone out there the whole map anyways. Let's just do that. So what I'm going to do is just build up some this beforehand anyways. I usually do. Maybe change that. Alright. Died pretty quickly anyways, right? But now I have a lot of twisters. I had some pre-built up anyways, and when I hit them, I generated two twisters, or 2 frenzies. So, worked out. And then I can do this real quick. And gonna go away, but that lost. So, yeah, putting a minor investment into frenzy is not really a bad idea. I wouldn't like to use these boots, but it is what it is. Didn't have that one before, cool. Now, is there like... I also get frenzy when I get hit by lightning damage, so there's another way to get frenzy too. What I'm going to try out now though is refund Atlas, refund passives. Since now I have frenzy charges, I'm going to add lightning to my spear, see what happens with that. Let's try it out. And I'm doing elemental damage with fire anyway, so that's going to increase elemental damage. And, yeah, let's see what happens. Kind of curious. Like, I haven't really dabbled into frenzy at all because I'm not lightning or frost based, but got these boots right there. Just put it on there. If I like these boots, I'll buy a better version of them. For now, just messing around. Let's just do another map. Just testing, right? It's end game. Got to keep things interesting, so you got to keep testing out new things. Mess around. All right. Well, this is a fun boss to do on. $85% delirious. All right. Hey Zoran, how are you doing? Good morning, where are you from? I'm out in Seattle, so it's 9 p.m. PST where I'm at. Just testing a few different variations of my build. There's always like fun ways to test new things out. And today I'm testing out Frenzy. gives me more twisters. And I think I'm happy where it's at, because I put up minimal investments in Frenzy. And I'm getting a lot of twisters. And I had them lasting 12 seconds, right? So it's like, I really don't need more twisters if my twisters last so long, right? I'm at 12.2 seconds. So what I did is I got the Meadocarpus node right here. Megalomatic, not Meadocarpus. That's a different game, trading card game. So I got this one over here. So that's 25% duration. I got From Nothing gem over here, which allows me to, you know, get the 20, 10, 10. So that's there. I have 10% duration there, 10% duration on there. I got the durations over here. I got the duration over there. So I have a lot of durations there all over the place, right? So I got as much duration as I could. I mean, there's probably a way to get more because there's other duration nodes. But I got the most I could be as being efficient, as you say. I could probably bring the time down a little bit. Like, these nodes are far out of the way. So are these super efficient getting all these right here? Right now, the answer is no. But this one gives me 20% chance to inflict ailments one-handed. So it helps with bleeding, it helps with ignite. I have a 100% chance on crit to get poison on enemies right now. So I have a lot of ailment damage now. Now I'm just trying to say, like, hey, how can I, you know, make my build even cooler, right? I always knew Frenzy was a thing, but I didn't really care about Frenzy because I don't do lightning or freeze damage. But now I'm trying out these unique boots that have pinning. Like these have pinning on it, right? And then Frenzy, Combat Frenzy, says, you know, 20% chance to gain a charge, but they have to be frozen, electrocuted, or pinned. It's kind of annoying, it doesn't work with Flame. Because she has, in Flame, she has like, the Amazon has a way to like get extra fire damage if you consume a endurance charge. The only way to consume an endurance charge with her that I know of is if I were to do War Card in my build. But I'm not a melee build, right? The War Card doesn't do me good for endurance charges. Yeah, I mean, I haven't used it, but I figured since I'm going full, like, what's it called? Full glass cannon? Might as well get more, twisters if I can. This is actually adding quite a bit to my build, so just adding 4 points into Frenzy seems good enough for me, right? Because adding a 5th and 6th Frenzy charge, or like 6th or 7th Frenzy, seems like it would cost too much. At this point, I'd rather stick where I'm at and then add more damage to my kit. Because I'm doing a lot of damage, but I took my damage down a little bit today. Whoop, that hurt a little bit. That guy's annoying, right? He like jumps right across the screen. Yeah, the key thing with the pet is having the Trail of Fire, Trail of Ice, or Trail of Lightning, right? We want to have Trail on it. Well, I'm dead. So I'm very fragile. And getting those mirror things are pretty dangerous. They always spawn enemies on it. I have 0 evasion actually. Why do I have 0 evasion? I shouldn't have 0 evasion. Well, I guess my evasion level is so low now. I have 0. Okay. Alright, I have 0 evasion, 50 armor. The evasion's so-so. Like, either you hit or you don't. Okay, well, haste is good. Yeah, it's hard getting the exact monster you want. Like, I got lucky and found this guy with Trailfire. I found one before this, but, you know, this guy's good. Yeah, you know, I'm going to keep Frenzy in my build. I think it's going to work out nicely. I'm very glass cannon, so like I can't get hit. So there's a few situations I can be like very careful of. But I think overall it's going to be nice. It's going to be a little bit more careful not to get hit, right? Let's get this guy in here. What's it? Move? Let's look at those things. Why not? It'd be fun to get one of those guys. They're pretty cool, right? There is a good place to get pets though. Step, I believe. Circuit. Let's grab that one. I'll try Simulacrum out later. Let's just have more twisters going on. This is pretty cool. Alright, here's something nice drop. Oh! Haha! Divine Orb! Yes! Yes, I was in such a drought. That's awesome. Where's this bad guy at? Okay, where's he at? I'm trying to find him. My pet has a Trail of Fire, so I definitely want the elements. Yes. Okay, so that guy's not good. I'm not trying to get the other elements though, it's just whatever's on the stage. This guy's just dying from the AoEs. He didn't officially die yet, but he took a lot of damage right there. Alright, he's dead now. I just didn't want to get too close to that guy. This feels pretty good. Alright. I see like sometimes there's numbers in my barrage. I don't know what that means. Maybe it means I have 7 seconds to cast it. But yeah, I'm just playing around with this right now. You wouldn't get more. I just wouldn't need my pinning. But I want fire specifically because I like fire. Also, it overlaps. I have magnitude of bleed, magnitude of ignite, magnitude of poison on my build. They all work together. So all my magnitudes work together and will benefit. Because right here I have magnitude of magnitude damaging elements. Damaging elements are bleeding, ignite, and poison. Right? So I'm doing all three of those elements. So having those three elements allows me to take advantage of my, magnitude, right? One second, I need to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Let's take a second. And I have my phone on because I have a baby now, so I gotta make sure I get a hold of my wife if she gets a hold of me. So anyways, all these are damaging elements, right? Magnitude. These ones extend the duration of my elements and magnitude. I do more damage. I do increase damage. So having it focused on fire, poison, that. And I wasn't focused on poison at all. But then I got the mask that gives me critical hits to do poison. And I got this one because it has 25% increased skill effect duration. I was just looking that up. There's other helmets that could do that too. But, that's why I have poison now. Right? And I took away some of my bleed focus and went more generic magnitude of ailments. Find the boss somewhere. Mine's only 30, 35. Yeah. Oh, I get one shot too. You saw me get hit earlier, right? I got 50% armor. That still keeps me alive. My evasion's so low though, I don't get any evasion. But I'm okay being a glass cannon, because it's fun being, doing a lot of damage and wipe things out like this. Alright, let's go ahead and get to the boss real quick. Alright, let's just melt her. Where's she at? Why is she still alive? Well, that was weird. She went underground like half the time. Alright, we'll go back and get those items. But it looks pretty cool with all the, twisters there. Looks like I already have this. He's a hunter spirit, it's kind of nice. I'll just keep these over here. Entombment. I use Bloodhound's Mark because they get heavy stunned easily. And I do a lot of bleed. Alright, so that's why I do that. The stun build up to 300% blood lost. So if I'm doing like a big boss, I want to get him stunned. That's my goal at least. And last map was a 80-something% delirious, so it's a pretty high delirium map. The 60% delirious right here. We'll do this one here. Not easy. Yeah, I have a lot of crit damage in my build now, which I didn't. Because I rely on crit for bleed, and I rely on crit for poison. We'll save this one for when I want experience gain. So let's try this one out right here. So I'm liking the frenzy a lot, actually. So I'm liking it. I don't like the fact that I gotta rely on pin. It's not a big deal. Does the crit thing give frenzy? Let's see how this goes. Oh, cast and crit? I don't have enough intelligence for that. That's good to know, though. That requires a lot of intelligence investment. Well, if that's the case, I can remove the pinning shoes. Something's hurting me a lot. I don't know what's hurting me. Some blood on the ground, I think. And I'm gonna assume every mirror I get to is gonna kill me. So I'm just gonna walk away from the mess as soon as I see them. Yeah, I use my mark for bosses too. I agree. I just do bleed damage, that's why I have that. There's also a cast on Ignite as well, which requires less intelligence. I might look into that. Because I'm igniting a lot of people, right? Because I'm shooting fire everywhere. Yeah, I'm liking the frenzy. I'll say that. Oh, bosses, I'll be consistently getting frenzy charges. But if I had cast and crit, I'd be getting more. You're right. I got lightning damage from the drill. No, cast on ignite. Cast on fire. Let's look at those casts on skills after his map. I'll look them over with you because I'm curious about it. I haven't been using them. But I'm okay bringing my strength down. Yeah, I'll look at it in a minute. I have very, very low life regen on this map, so that's not my potion usage. But that's okay. Okay, there's a shrine over here that's hurting a lot. I'll have to make sure not to get hit by the fire. Brothers, I can't see anything. We'll just guess. Looks safe. Okay. Alright, he's dead. It's 100 spirit? That's too high. Yeah. Hopefully the other ones are cheaper. I need more spirit, for sure. Make space for this. Oh, light resist. Alright. And when I use a frenzy charge, it actually gives me fire damage at the end. Not fire, lightning damage at the end. Alright, we're gonna fight the boss now. Let's do. Okay. I got myself in a bad situation right there. What was I doing? I didn't realize there'd be that many guys in there. That was my mistake. Oops. For some reason I thought it was just gonna be boss in there. There's a bunch of bad guys in there. So I got myself completely overwhelmed, which is my fault. completely. And I just use the blood mark on him. I'm getting stuck in like so many of these things right here. And I can't heal because of the map. I picked a hard map. So let's go ahead and fix this. Alright, I'm gonna do this right here. Alright, cool. Yeah, I definitely don't have any spirit in that realm. So I'll look into it. But why do I actually need cast on Ignite, or what would I be casting? Like, I don't really know what I cast. Like marks, obviously. But I don't know what else I want cast on Ignite or crit. Because it's not that hard just to cast it yourself. You just click the button on the boss and you cast it, essentially. Should have all these already. Didn't actually. Oh, that's kind of cool. Don't want it though. Free frenzy charge is good. Makes sense. That's not really good. That's okay. I don't care about that. It's all minion related. Else one might want that. Maximum energy shield out of 20. Let's do that, and we'll go ahead and battle it. In case you know what you get. Not good at all. Self-4 exalted. Yeah, I don't really care about the spirit side of things. Let me put these in there. So let's go ahead and look at these. So the gems. I'm gonna look at level 10 though. Because level 10 is all you need for like what can I do for this? What do they cost spirits? I need spirit. So level 10 spirit. Cast Ignite. Okay. While active, gains energy when you ignite enemies and triggers socketed spells or reaching maximum energy. So how do you get the frenzy on cast and crit? Let me look at this. I don't see a frenzy option on cast and crit. Ormel Evans, thanks for subscription. I appreciate that. I butchered your name completely, but I appreciate it. I don't see the extra frenzy charge you get for the cast and crit. Oh, Hunter's Mark. Okay, let me look at Hunter's Mark. That's probably over here. Sniper's Mark. Okay, gives you a frenzy charge. Okay, that's good. Okay. Is there any like ignite marks? Let's look up mark. So you got freezing mark. Yeah, you know what? They're doing fire dirty. There's freeze mark, there's sniper's mark, voltic mark, blood mark, no fire mark. It's been pretty good. I'm playing on Frenzy tonight. It seems to be working out pretty nicely. I think I'm gonna keep it, but I'm just messing around right now. Made myself even more fragile by doing so. How you doing? And I have no life right now, so like no experience. I'm just messing around with the harder ones. But I'm getting a lot more twisters tonight than beforehand. So my frenzy goes up to 5 charges. Which I think is plenty. To add a 6-1 would cost me 7 points. For Mark? Cool, I'm up to play later. I want to do some solo testing first. But, yeah, just ping me, and we'll do some maps later. Oh, fire exposure, yes. Support gym, yes. No, Mark, no. Yeah, see, I'm getting a lot of flames right here. I'm gonna wait for this going. I'm gonna get a lot of blisters. Yes, that's cool. I wouldn't need a 100% chance to ignite. They're already igniting, because like, see how many twisters I'm hitting them with? They're always going to be ignited, because I have so many things going on. Like, if they're not ignited the first hit, they're ignited one of these other hits. So I put lightning diffusion on my spear. So when my twisters end now, they do lightning damage. But I am getting a lot of twisters, and that's very good. It's easier if you watch boss fights, all the damage being done, because you'll see ignite, you'll see poison and everything on it. But these guys are dying so quickly. that it's hard to see all the effects on them, but they're getting everything on it. Yeah, I could add another frenzy, but I don't think I want to. It'd be fun to see though. But I think this is a good amount. And if you watch at the end of my Twister's life, they're gonna blow up with electricity. When they end, someday. Yeah, they like spark at the end. So the cool part about adding the fusion, I can see when the things actually end. Oh, I knew you were joking. Yeah. More is better. Well, I should definitely get my sunglasses on for this. It's getting pretty bright. Alright, I got logbooks over here. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna do whatever. Lightning damage, that's fine. Flame Ball wouldn't do anything, I don't think, with my Twisters. It only works off ignited ground. I'm doing as much physical damage to my Twisters as possible, because my fire damage is based off physical conversion. I just died. Oh, does it? Interesting. Did not know that. But how do I add Flame Wall to my Twisters? That sounds pretty cool though. Yeah, it's not needed, but it'd be fun to do. I don't know what killed me there, probably first. I mean, I got rid of all my evasion. Throw my boots, so I'm very fragile now. So I'm going to play more normal-like right now, and not keep track of my frenzy. I'm just going to keep shooting stuff and see what happens. For now, I've been playing a little slow, just to test it out. But I don't need maximum number of twisters each time. Well, I would need like a... Yeah, I would need something to get that going. I guess cast on Ignite, I could cast Flame Wall that way, right? If I did cast on. That might work. Or if my pet has Flame Wall. My pet does shock though, which is cool. Let's do a map without dying. I made that map harder with extra damage. Let's do a map without dying. Or let me see some real quick. I can't make a promise without dying, but let's get rid of this one. Mantle. I'm gonna try a simulacrum out. I think. Take exalted orbs. I have a div. Want to do a sim? Alright, let's do this. Alright, I'm gonna do a sim real quick. And then James, I'll be glad to do one with you later. But I'm trying to do some solo stuff just to mess around. Alright, I'm gonna try a sim. Max level. We'll see how it goes. I might just get completely murdered though, because I have zero evasion, right? So I might get completely murdered, but let's just try it out. I'm relying on myself to kill people quickly for this to work. And let me do control U real quick. So my mirror, yeah, I have 6 of these assigned. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So I have 3 lives to do this. Watch the frenzies though. It's gonna. I took my damage down, but I added more twisters. Thanks. Let's see how it goes. But I took away all my evasion. And hopefully this does work. This is T4. Oh, no, this is T3 actually, because T4 is the last one. This is level 81. T4 is when you only have 1 life. I have 3 lives. This is the one that gets me the last stash though. But since I have frenzy charges, I have a lot more twisters. So I should be killing guys pretty fast, I think. My goal at least. I lost my mouse. I couldn't see anything for a second. Alright, it's getting pretty bright in here. That's cool. to have a lot of twisters. Alright, everybody's dead. Or dying. Oh, they're all dead. Alright. Alright, this seems to be working out. That guy completely melted the boss. You see that in his life? Whew. Alright, I'm running out of space. No, put these away. That is freaking awesome, huh? I love it. No, this is Path to Exile 2. Sorry for the long delay in response. I'll save it in. Do I have any space? I have some space. I'm such a hoarder. Okay, I'm gonna throw some stuff in here. I don't know what this is. Okay. Let's put these all away. I'll leave them right now. Yeah, but I have 0 evasion right now. So when the zero do absolutely nothing for me. And I can't use Herald Blood right now anyways. I turned it off. I don't have Spirit. But that is a good suggestion. I just took away all my evasion because I added my uniques into my build. Right? My only way of living is to keep casting as many twisters as I can. He's over there. Oh. I got jumped on right there. So I lost my twister output, which is very, very dangerous. And go over here. I'm not dead. Yeah, I lost a little rhythm right there, and I wasn't able to keep up my twisters, and those guys didn't melt. Yes. The pets eat my spirit. Yes, that's correct. There's no other good way to get more spirit unless I, add it to my chest or something like that. Dying right there was not ideal. I mean, dying anywhere is not ideal, but dying to that jump was not ideal. I don't know how to dodge that jump that well. I'm not sure. The pet just takes away like 42% of my spirit. It's a percentage base. Hopefully I get enough twisters out. Kill everybody. I messed up. I messed up. Over here. Definitely easier with 2 people because I'm taking all the hits right now. James is here. He can help soak up some of the damage. But so far so good. What do you mean dialogue back in? If I dialogue back there as fast as I can? Yeah, I agree. So I need to keep up my twisters. Let me get the sash going first. I just need to spam my twisters as much as I can. Alright, let's hope for the best. I need to cast my twisters as fast as I can. Okay, keep going. Okay. Alright, that is a hot box right there. I pushed the hot box to the limit. That's sick. Alright, I need to text my wife real quick. Alright. Alright, Zoran, see you in a minute. Yeah. I mean, but that one guy who jumps on me is annoying. Because he jumps across the map, right? What is a good way around that? Unless I get faster movement speed, right? So my boots are only 20%. I need to get better versions of these boots at 25%. We'll see. For the best. For the best. I'm gonna grab the tail. I'm strapped. Yeah, that would be ideal. I just don't have it. I probably should not even use my Spear Solaris right now. I only have 1 life. I've no lives left. Or my last life. I'm on number 11. So this is not looking like I'm going to make it. Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to click my stash. Why is the stash right next to the starting point? Alright, I'm going to read chat in a minute. I can't use it all at the same time. 2 companions, maybe. Oh, that's a good idea. But how do I get 2 companions? I have to like, no, I mean, I can get a pet with the Haster on it. I'll try that again later. So what am I gonna do differently? I mean, I could go pit hunting later, right? But I really like the shock and ignite. So get the Ace Aura would be good, but try that later. I have to help my wife with my baby for a minute. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so I didn't quite make it on that last one that we tried. Let's just do a map for now, and maybe I'll do Simulacrum later with Smith. So I can take advantage of his haste. Thank you, Zor's Ridge. Yeah, my baby had 2 vaccine shots today, right? So she's a little fussy, so we gave her her first dose of Tylenol tonight, so I just helped my wife out with that. Let's go to maps. And the baby liked it. Tastes like cherry. Like, you know, it's nice flavor. Alright, this one's not easy, but we'll try it out. And we'll do wood. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I used to get strep throat when I was a kid, and it's not a fun thing to have. I go back to work in 2 weeks. So, we'll see how my sleep is after that. So, any other uniques I can add to my build? So, I got the pin to get my frenzy. This is going to be poison. This is going to be double accuracy. I got the bleed one right here. I got the projectile skills, which is kind of nice right there, but there might be some other like uniques I want to add to my build. Not the weapon, but maybe gloves, whatever. I don't know. I want to see what that will do. Yeah, I used to get struck there a lot too. Yeah, the pin boots are nice. I just add them, but the problem is I have 0 evasion now. But I have a lot more twisters than I did beforehand. Alright, cool, we got a boss this map. I got evasion on my gear, but my evasion chance is 0%. So I might as well just switch to all armor at this point. I got a really big armor on my chest piece. It costs too much strength to use though. So I need to get it down actually. Let me get some money from this guy. 12 results, 12 results. I'm broke. Well, not necessarily broke, but more money's better. Lets me do more of those simulacrum types of challenges. That was a good price. 12 exalt for that one's not a bad price. No, I don't have anything to eat. Well, actually, I do have something to eat. Yes, I do. Oops. Okay. Yeah. Alright, I do have something eating it. I have reduced 50% reduced global defenses right here. So I could remove cooked right there, but it gives a lot of damage. But at this point, I might as well commit to my full glass cannon. And let's see how it goes. If I don't get hit, I'm fine, right? You're saying Cook's not worth it? I mean, I could take it off and just add flat damage instead. Let me see what else I can do then. I also had this thing that gave me more stun build up, which is not good too. I was getting stunned when I was doing Simulacrum, so I'm gonna take this one off too. I've got an idea what I want to change then. This extra stun build-up's not nice either. To be honest though, I don't mind having to reduce defenses as, you know, even though I get hit. Which some maps is impossible to like not get hit. So now I get 23% evasion. And some guys come out of the ground too. I didn't even need the frenzy on him. Well, let's go ahead and remove it and see what it does. And then, so, I get 1% evasion, so that doesn't really make a difference. I lose 3% armor, 1% evasion. I think it's okay to keep that. The reason why I have no evasion is because my helmet's low evasion, and my boots. So my two uniques brought my evasion almost down to 0. So, instead of having evasion on my gloves, I should get a glove that has armor instead, probably. Invulnerability or on my pet would be nice too. I just want the shock on him, and that's it's gonna be hard to get the exact pet I want. What does this do? That's kind of cool. You consider it low life. So critical hits give me poison enemy. Increase my critical hit chance, and also gives me 25% skill duration because of the corruption on it. So it works out pretty nicely because I have my twisters last a long time. Let's do this one next. Low life? Not low life, just low, Oh, yeah, I get a low life item in the belt, yes. I could probably do something with that, right? Now it makes me low life, but not the enemies. York's are low life at 75% maximum life or below. But the problem is, like, I'm never, like, if I get hit, I'm pretty much dead. So it doesn't really help out me that much. I have something else that gives me low life too, I believe. This one gives me low life at the mana level instead. So, low life is interesting because there are things that give you benefits to low life. Pain Attunement, 30% more critical damage on low life. That's the helmet. Which is good, because you could deal this, but you need to have a lot of aura, and I attack from distance, right? So that really wouldn't help me out too much. Even though it's a cool helmet. Alright, these ones have more life. I have no experience, I don't want to use experience one right now. Let's do this right here. So one thing I could do instead of using my boots is I have this right here. I have pin right here, right? Supported skills do not cause stun buildup. Physical damage from supported skills pin. I could put that on my pet, right? And any enemy I hit from my pet, it says physical damage though, but anything I hit from my pet that he's done physical hits to would be pinned. So I don't know how often he's pinning things, but I could try that one out later. That way I don't have to like do such a reduction to my evasion on my boots, right? No, but I can only get them every 4 seconds anyways. But you're right about that. Why did I do a map with ignited ground? Oh well. I mean, if I had pinning and I add maim to my build too, that'd be pretty good. Since my pet does shock, it might make sense to add this to my build too. Tame to strike and crit chance. I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This gives me maim. There's some small things I can play with. We'll see. But it's fun trying out uniques, different things in my build. Because you're going to be playing this game every day, you might as well try out different variations. What else can you do? Okay, we have the Bone Tyrant in this map. those guys, but he's dead. I'll show you in a second. So barrage, I have twofold. 20% chance to double my charge thing. So if I have 5 charges, it gives me 10 instead. I got skills and power, deal 15% more damage. Increased cooldown recovery rate. Faster cast speed. And 35% chance to not use a charge, but still counts consuming them. I had Coaling Strike on there, but I took that off. My Twister, I have Persistence. Yeah, I need more skill effect duration. Acceleration, faster projectile speed. Those are 2 I can't get rid of. I put Overextend on there. It gives you more critical damage, so 30% more critical damage. That sounds like a lot because it's not increased critical damage. So that means I'm going to have really, really big hits with this one. But this one's not good on Simulacrum, so I was getting stunned on that one. Do I have that? Yes, I do. That's really good at it. I used that one on a Warcry too last year. When I was not last year. Well, I guess last year or this year, last season. I got heft. Adds a decent amount of damage right there. Overextend just makes my critical damage do more, right? The problem with that, it makes it easier for me to get stunned. Because I get dazed right there, right? So that might not be as good for mapping, but maybe better for bossing. So I typically don't need that much damage on maps. I can put like a damage node there instead. And I don't have any fire skills on my Twister because Twisters get fire damage based off your physical damage. So I put heft on there for that reason. Dead. But I didn't get a lot of flames though, it's pretty fun. They're all dying relatively quickly. lots and lots of fire. Where am I going? Where's the boss at? Not there. Nothing there. Okay. Let's see where these guys are at. I was just waiting for this to get them. Alright, the boss is now showing up on the map. Way up there, of course. So I'm not gonna have Frenzy go into this. I would like to get some Frenzy charges beforehand, so let's see if I can. Any bad guys left? Alright, I got some Frenzy. And I'm going to shoot it before the boss comes out. So I got to use my charge beforehand. I'm going to shoot beforehand because the reason why I'm trying to get a lot of charges up. This may or may not be around when he starts. Let's try it out. It lasts for 12 seconds, so we'll see. Alright, it worked out nicely. Flip it. Yeah, I have the blood mark because I do a lot of blood damage, but I agree that sniper mark might be a good one to try out. I like to stun them a lot, right? So if I stun them, I can use my Spirit Solaris to get the glory points. That boss doesn't stun easily at all, though. Let me get some stuff in my map here. So this is one I can put on my kits. Let's go to endgame real quick. Endgame. I'm gonna try a Breachstone. Why not? It'd be fun to mix it up. But I can't use my I guess I can use Salvo in this map. I usually don't use Salvo in this one because it's let's try Salvo. I'm gonna try Breachstone. I usually take Salvo off on this one, but since I have the Frenzy on it now, I think it might be okay to keep Salvo on there because I'm gonna have so many twisters going on that most likely it's gonna work out. We'll see. Let's go ahead and get a good knot going right here. I already died. Alright, so I went too fast on that one, and, well, I died, obviously. So Salvo might not be the choice I want to take on that one. But I also got hit by that thing. What's that one do? Let me look at store. Right. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a lot of damage. Oh, but that would let me get bigger, big hits though, right? So that would probably help out with my 6 charm slots. That's cool. Anyways, that would help you with the bigger... Yes, but that also, when you get your big hit, that would help you get more bleed, ignite, and poison. I'm going to try to breach one more time. I don't like what I just did, so let me fix that. I'm going to breach stone. I'm going to take off Salvo in the beginning. Just order 2, why not? Yeah, I'm gonna take off Salvo, at least in the beginning. I might use that in boss. I'm gonna take that off. Add more damage to my kit. The main thing though is I'm gonna have my twisters go forward, right? Salvo pushes a lot of stuff backwards, which you don't want on a... You don't want that on a... Inevitable crit could be a good one. Yeah, you're right. Let me put that on there. I already have a pretty high crit chance though. It's not super high. Take this one off actually. That one's more damage and an inevitable crit. Put it on here for now. Let's take that one off. Put it there. There you go. Put it there. Doesn't show any more damage to that though. Let me get more damage somehow. Some of these things feel like they're working for skills, but they don't do anything. Here, good. Higher crit chance. Damage. Alright, so let's try that one out. You also have this skill right here too, right? Which is kind of the same thing. 80% crit hit chance. Most likely not. Let me see. No. Took it away. Alright, so I took off Salvo. I'm gonna add Salvo back on for boss though, I believe. Maybe not. We'll see. But I need my shots going forward. That's where the breach is. Okay. I can't go too slow, so I'm gonna read chat after I finish this breach. Hopefully I don't die or get stuck in time. So we'll see. Okay. Don't see anybody. Where's everybody at? Oh, up. Okay. Hopefully everyone's dying. Okay, I have like no time left. Where am I going? Going. Did I make it? Lost some time. Did I make it? Okay, cool. I killed the last guy. Now I can take my time a little bit. I have that. What's murderous intent do? But I'm gonna add let me take this inevitable crit off. I'm putting barrage back on for the salvo back on for the boss. Alright, so now I'm just going to try to shoot as many things as I can. If I get hit once, I'm pretty much dead, right? Coaling Strike's good, but I don't have any more space for it, right? Because if I take off these ones, I had Coaling Strike on beforehand. But more cast speed. Cooldown recovery rate. I can't get rid of these two. I can get rid of the 15% more damage, but that one's really good. So Coaling Strike's not one I want to get rid of. Double your frenzies is pretty good, right? And to be able to use your barrage without consuming frenzies, that's also really good. So I got rid of Coaling Strike for that reason. So let's see if I can survive a minute. This guy's killed me in like 2 seconds before. So let's just get this going. And let's see if I can get him dead. Alright, let me chat in a second. Let's see if I can actually kill this guy. Get the hand dropping. The hand dropping. How did I dodge that? I was like running the whole time and I dodged last second. That's annoying. I'm too slow right now. I couldn't even dodge the hand. I mean, I can take my armor off. Let me see what my movement speed is right here. My movement speed modifier is 13.2. And Z, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. I go faster. So against the boss, I can go naked. But yeah, that was like, okay, the hand hit me. I died. What is murderous intent? Let me look it up. Current gems. How do I get murderous intent? Is that a passive? Not gem? I don't see murder anywhere. Tempo? What's tempo? Cast speed is 0.4 seconds. 0.58. It's much faster with it. There it is. Okay, yeah. I don't need that though. I mean, it's nice. I've been using it this whole time. Let me put that one back on. But cast speed is really slow. No, I've been using it this whole time. Yes, I agree. I've been using this like forever. Murderous Intent. I like it. I just didn't know the name. I forgot it. Yeah, Colon Strike's good. I agree 100%. And I'd like to add my Herald of Blood back too, right? Let's do a map where we're waiting. Not waiting, but like figuring things out. It's got a good fire roll on it. I don't really care for it though. Yeah, it's not good. But yeah, you know what? I need to get my even though like my armor, I might need to add a energy shield instead. Get my strength down a little bit. Because this slows me down a lot. And my boots, I could get a better version of these boots right here. Let me look at the store actually real quick, see if I get a faster one. Oh, you know what I should be doing? I should be doing this instead of running. Like me running is stupid. I go faster with this. So last map I should have been like spinning instead of running. What about singles out? I'm using Blood Mark. Or singled out. I should have that. Yeah, I got that on there. Yeah, that's good. Stun build up. Physical skills. Critical damage bonus, whatever. But we'll put the... We'll put Heft on there actually instead. And we'll put inevitable critical back on here. Yeah, I forgot. So it doesn't really matter what my speed is. I could add more accuracy back into my build too. 1, 2. I can always remove a lot of these skills right here. Put the accuracy right here. Accuracy right there. But I have to get a new chest piece if I ever do that. Did I grab a new map? I did not. Let me grab a new map. Because that giant hand was annoying. Like, I couldn't dodge it with my basic move speed. But I should have just done that instead. Maps right here, 15. Alright, let's just grab a few basic maps. I'm not going to add any ones that add any extra damage right now. Because, well, I don't want to die right now. So just add some basic maps. It's fun trying out these different things though. I don't have it because, well, I did I think at one point, but I don't have it currently. Rupture would make more sense than the damage. I agree with you on that. Because getting a guaranteed rupture would be nice. There you go. That makes sense. Because that way you're getting guaranteed aggravation at that point. Which is not bad. But that one that gives me daze right now is not good for shooting back home. I don't think. Somebody's exploding right there, it looks like. Which is dangerous. Nice. Alright. Anytime you get gems is a good thing. I love seeing the monsters fall down like that, though. I'm definitely getting a decent amount of fireballs, though. Pushers. Boss. I don't have any frenzy though, so I'm gonna shoot these in there. This guy's gonna kill me one hit though if I get hit, so we'll see. Yeah, I got hit. Well, let's just see if he dies anyways. I won't get any points though if he does, so we'll go in there. Yeah, this guy's annoying. I mean, he's fine, but he's annoying because like he'll kill me in one hit. I got dodge into him, of course. What would Hunter's Mark do differently for bosses, though? Because the blood one stuns them, right? If they stun, they can't hit me. But what do I need the Hunter's Mark, though? It does more damage, or like, what do you mean? I don't mind trying it out. I'm just curious. I know you mean the Sniper's Mark, yeah. But why would I want that one? So that increased critical damage bonus. Okay. That would make sense.
Sniper's Mark will make an enemy.
Do I just keep cycling a different sniper mark? Do I cycle the marks or keep using the same mark over and over again? 'Cause I do like stunning them too. Let me go ahead and take Rake off. I'll take off the Herald Blood for now. Just take this one off. Or Sniper Mark. We'll try this one out. Let's try it out. And this one we'll put to far. What do you mean? I don't have cast on crit or anything like that. No, I don't have enough intelligence. If that's what you're saying. I need to get my strength requirements down and get more intelligence to do that. Alright, so I'm going to be using Sniper's Mark anyways, so I'll just put that on there. Let's just... I can't do stun build up on this one. Can't do that. So what do I want to put on Sniper's Mark? Yeah, that makes sense. So pretty much I just don't need Bloodhound Mark at all anyways. It does damage, but I'm doing bleed, fire, and poison, so I don't really need this one, I guess you could say. Alright, let's see what I can put on this instead. Currency. Okay. Singled out that. Let's see what I got right here. Gems. I don't really need less cost, but whatever. I don't really know what else I want to put on there. Yeah, I'll put Arcane Surge on there. Profusion? I have that on something else. I had that on Combat Frenzy. So I wouldn't need that on there. But why wouldn't I want that in Combat Frenzy? Yeah, but if I have... I guess I can just keep using this, right? Okay. That makes sense because I just keep getting it over and over again when I do that. That makes sense. So what do I want to put in Combat Frenzy then? Alright, what else can I put on here? I don't dispel damage. Storm skins matter. Yeah, alright, let's try it out. No, I agree with you. That makes perfect sense. And I can only get a frenzy charge every 4 seconds from the combat frenzy. Let's see how this works out then. But my death had nothing to do with combat frenzy or that other stuff. My death just happened to do otherwise. I still might keep the blood one because I want to stun them. If the boss is stunned, I don't get killed. I'm gonna try this out, of course. But not all bosses are stunnable anyways. Looks cool when it goes off. Yeah, I might as well test them out, right? Yeah. It might even make sense to start off the boss fight with the blood mark, then switch over to the crit strike after that. Depending on the boss too, right? Yogi. Yogi's my dog. Stop by sometime. Who's the hateful dude? Alright, I hate exploding bodies. It's super dangerous. But I killed an Exile doing that. Well, he's stunned anyways. I didn't mean to use my rake on him, but I did. Looked like it was going off, so I kept using it. I'm surprised there's only one here. Yes, I agree. Those ones suck. AoEs kill me the most. And then the, after death effects, the explosion bodies, that kills me a lot too. What do we have on here? One rage on hit. Melee hit though. These ones all suck. I'll get these ones later. Alright. I'm not seeing much citadels lately though. It's kind of annoying. We'll do deserted right here. Don't want to use increased experience gain though. I have no like experience at all. I'm at 1% experience right now, right? So there's no point using experience gain until I actually do something better. I got my frenzies up, so I noticed that. But I didn't really notice the difference in Mark, because the guy died pretty quickly. And my twisters tend to stun anyway, so I might not need the blood mark, if you're saying. I need to fight more bosses though to really tell. But I did have frenzies up, like you were saying. Getting cast on Ignite or cast on Crit would be more ideal though. So that way I don't have to worry about it. But for example, it's like, I might as well put this on my combat frenzy unless I'm doing a boss. That way I get more frenzies, like more of these during the map. But it definitely makes sense to put in the mark like you're saying. So. Yeah, that totally makes sense, because like, if I'm not fighting a boss, just put it on there. I agree though, it makes more sense for bossing, 100%. I go to boss, pause it real quick, swap it over, then good to go. Ooh, you guys are hurting. The problem with my defense is like, whenever I'm by one of these things, I need to have a flame going or else I'm dead. I can't see. Oh, okay. Whew. Almost died right there. I only shot one to see how it would do. I probably should have kept shooting, but I was just having fun with it. But yeah, I like Frenzy a little bit. A lot, actually, but I had to take my defenses down quite a bit to make it work. But it's fun, like, I was already making the screen really fiery, but now with Frenzies, it's really dense. I do have that, yes. 10%, 10%. It also gives me more crit on bleed enemies too. And 20% chance to aggravate them with critical hits. I could remove this one. Right here. I get some damage. And this also gives me 80% chance to crit if I haven't crit recently. I don't know if that's worth it, but that's another one I could add to just make sure I'm always critting, right? But also, I want to have the crit because I poison on crit. Flip it. That's cool. Alright, what did I get here? I got a waystone. I don't want the waystone. I don't want any of these. Well, I don't really want anything, I guess. Let's just see if there's anything good here. Let's keep cycling. Whatever. I don't care. Let's grab this guy. Whatever. Yeah, these two right here. 1, 2. Yep. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Or I can just get one of these two right there. These give a lot of accuracy right here too. What I probably should do is remove all these skills right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points. And I can just put it in accuracy. Yep. But I want to keep these ones because it gives me more magnitude. And it gives me increased damage too. I'm not going to focus on any more Frenzy though. There's Frenzy over here and there's Frenzy over here. I'm not going to divert any more points to that. The only thing I should really put points into right now is accuracy. Yeah, 1, 2. No, I get it. 1, 2, yeah. I got it right here. But I'm saying, like, I'm not putting any more into Frenzy at all. Yeah. So this just gives me crit damage, which is good, though. This has been critting so much. Yeah, I could have more surviving. I agree. This is good too right here, right? Projectiles have 25% crit chance against enemies further than 6 meters. 25% more damage there. I'm pretty much attacking everybody from far anyways, for the most part. So that might be a good one to add too. There's more monsters left? Oh, there's one here. Okay. I'll put the blood mark on him in accident. I definitely like the extra shots from Frenzy though. Let me try this out. Wait, this is good for damage, right? But it doesn't really help. Doesn't really affect me too much, to be honest. My evasions, all that stuff's too low. The problem with like more surviving is gonna be hard to do because I'm wearing the unique helmet and unique boots. That takes away a lot of my survivability right there. This actually be pretty good right here. Because it says increases and reductions to companions also apply to you. That's 12, 12, 12, 12. So 24, it's 48% damage right there. This reduces my reservation of my pet. I don't want that. Is that unique? Nice, Smith. What do you get? And do you want to do any maps right now? Do you want to try a sim with me? Let me get my Discord open. Let me look up Bestial Skin. Oh, passive. Yeah, but my body armor's armor right now. All right, Smith. Let's do Simulacrum. I might live better with you. Let me send you an invite. Let me do currency exchange. I'm gonna be broke after this, but this is fun. Yeah, it's worth doing. I agree. Might as well play around with it because my what do you call it sucks right now. My evasion, my armor, it all sucks. So I'm super fragile. Buy 2Ds, whatever. Now I'm broke again. But these will be fun. No, I agree. You got this one. It also gives you dexterity too. Yeah. I'm already in that general area right there. Yeah. I would just need to go full evasion. Yeah. But I have a really high armor chest piece, right? And I have a pretty shitty armor thing right here, but that just gives me double accuracy. But I can always get energy shield as well instead. I do want Herald Blood back in my kit, but for now I'm gonna wait on that. Oh, I could add stuff to infuse weapon. Interesting. Let me see if I can add to infuse weapon. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I have Falcon technique. That's kind of cool. Alright, let me play around with some of these things real quick on my thing. Oh, I know what we can do. Give me a second. Gems right here. I don't use Spirit Throw. Yeah, but I need to get all those things. It costs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points to get to that. Smith, I'm on Discord if you want to jump on that. Get an extra lightning damage. Isabel, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. What do I want to do? More air effect, that's good. Don't want the cooldown on it though. Give me one more second, James. I didn't even realize I could add stuff to infuse weapon. I said it today. I don't even do elements on that, that's fine. Long shot probably makes sense. And what else could I put on here? Fire. More damage against blind enemies. Catapult. Oh, let me see. Oh, whoops, I started this up for a second. I'll get on. Hey, I'm on chat now. I forgot. I just started up Discord.
Okay, copy that.
Where's catapult area? Yeah, I mean, that's if I want to invest into like those things. I'm not sure if I want to get more survivability at this point. I think it's going to be more of a killer and just die quickly. Catalyst is good right here. So 5% of physical damage is taken from random element. So that one's not bad. No, I don't have the catapult. Or like, where's catapult? I have no idea where catapult's at. I got catapult. Yes. Alright, let me see a few more things. Infused weapon. I'm just gonna get extra lightning damage.
Yeah, I didn't know that you could only use one megalomaniac at a time.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah. Uniques you only use one of.
Yeah, because I bought two, I was all pumped up, and then I tried to put it in, it wouldn't work.
That sucks. So just resell, I guess.
Yeah, the one I bought is a big upgrade, so it's all good.
Can I call these? I can't. Alright, I'm gonna try doing an infused weapon right now. I got all these different things in it. Shows less damage right here. I don't know why it's less damage. Let me add one more skill to that real quick and be ready to go. Gems. This weapon. Cold might be a good one because I can freeze people with this. Alright, that means that my lightning will turn to freeze at the end. No, because the infusion happens at the end. At the end of their flight. I guess so. So, I only infuse every so often though. So it wouldn't really matter if I infused once in a while. So I'm a little confused. So, huh. So that means I wouldn't be able to do poison, bleed, or fire from those then.
Hey, is there a way you could check my presence to see? Because I just lost 30%. I'm trying to see what it dropped it to.
Yeah, I'll check it 1 second. I'll go in and out and see like when it might affects me. That does seem like it would hurt it. You're right. I assumed it. I'm assuming it did it at the end of it. I just added infuse today. I assumed the explosion at the end of flight was the infusion. Let me check out the presents real quick while I'm here. Alright, where are you at?
I'm over by the well.
Alright, don't move. I don't have it here. I have it here. So it's to where I'm at.
Oh, for real? Nice. Okay, that's
No, it went
good
away.
then.
Let me try get. Just wait a second. Don't move. So someone in chat, Habib 686, says you can check your presence by hovering over your gear in your word presence and holding Alt.
Oh, I'm on Xbox, bro.
Shit. I can't fix that. Just kidding.
It's all good as long as it works from where you're standing right now. Then that's cool.
Yeah, right here. You always fight
All
pretty
right,
close, anyways.
Yeah. All right, let's chill.
Yeah, so I'm not quite sure how infused weapon works. Let me look it up more. I don't know if it's the I don't know if the damage converts at the end or is it just at the beginning. I don't know if game rant's the way to go. Because it says it does elemental damage at the end of the flight. I think it happens at the end. Yeah. So infuse doesn't. So my weapon, it wouldn't convert my physical damage to the thing until the end of it, right? Yeah. Okay, I think we're good to go. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Let's see how it works. I got to stage 11 earlier. Hopefully I get further some. We'll see.
This is tier 3.
It's tier 4, or it's the max
Tier 4?
tier before the whatever. I guess it's tier 3. I don't exactly. I think it's goes tier 0, 1, 2, 3. This is tier 3
All right.
because we have 3 lives. The one harder after this, you don't get any more books from it, but there's one level harder.
Okay.
I guess I'm not an
Oh,
expert
shit,
at that,
bro.
but it's level 81.
I gotta log back in.
Okay. And my duration lasts 12 seconds, which is fine. I put ice on it. I converted it to ice, though. But my twisters last a long time, right? So the pop's gonna have to happen a while, but that should be pretty good on this map right here. I still want to lose my bleed, poison, and ignite damage from initial shot.
All right, I'm ready whenever you are.
All right. Starting now.
Ooh, distilled suffering.
Nice. All right, ready?
Yep.
Cool. Nice drop. Getting a decent amount of flames going though.
Come on, we need some divines up in here.
Blood Hunt. I don't like Blood Hunt anyways. I use Rake on like bosses sometimes because it gives a lot of bleed damage. But I don't need Rake or Blood Hunt. Wrong way, I guess. Like I'm okay, like not using those skills at all. I just left Rake on just for fun. But also Rake, if I use Rake, my next projectile skill does more damage, so there is benefits to keeping Rake. I started. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Shit. Can't see. Are you dead? You're dead. Nice. At least we're doing a lot of damage now.
Hey, before you start this next one, let me go on my stats for 2 seconds here.
Yep, I got the same thing. I got an Exile bottom right. Careful not to start it. Oh, this can't fuck
Okay.
with elements. I kind of don't want this one here.
I switched back my other megalomaniac.
Was that? Oh, you did? Okay, nice.
Because for this, it's better because it gives me more presence. So
Yeah, let me change something real quick too. That should be fine. Doesn't do anything right there anyways. Let's get rid of that one. What else could I do? This does less damage if I put that in there, but it does lightning damage at the end. So I don't really get that. I think it's fine. We'll go ahead there. Alright, ready?
yep. Oop, he's on me. He's on me down low.
Trying.
All right, he's dead.
I mean, I was shooting as much as I could. But he's dead, right? Yeah.
Yeah, this other megalomaniac just does way more damage than the one I just spent 4 divs on, and it was only 1 div.
Sucks.
Oh well.
Let me actually take this off real quick. I don't need to do cold. Let's do more elemental damage. That's fine. Or do more damage than apply cold. And next one. Yeah, but I'm not gonna switch it over on this map. Because the bosses are already like in a big zone anyways.
In the
But
hot
good
blow
tip
box.
though on that. I just don't need a perfusion on that. Just one particularly. Alright, ready?
Yeah. He's down low.
Okay, see you.
He's dead. All right.
No, I got a 4090. Okay, it doesn't seem like it lags your Xbox either, right?
I'm not lagging at all.
Yeah. Let's see if I can do something real quick. Support. Let's go back to this weapon. Oh, what do we do? Blind side. More damage against blinded enemies. Yeah, okay. Let me know if you're ready.
Yep.
This is the hot box room. Nah, this is cool.
Only VIPs up in here. Up in the hot box.
It's completely melted.
Ooh, delirium.
Really, what?
Precursor tablet, a unique one.
Oh, nice. Cool. Alright, this is a hard map. Let me know if you're ready.
Yep.
We'll shoot this now, just get rid of it. Starts off all my stuff in fire anyways, we'll do that. Can't see much, but I'm pretty sure whatever's here is dying. This is fun. Nice job.
Hell yeah.
1070 is still a good card. It just might melt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Simulacrum's my favorite.
I agree. It's definitely easier with more than one person on this too. Otherwise, all the monsters swarm on you. It's nice having them split
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, it's almost pointless for them to give you respawns because right when you respawn, you die.
My only benefit is if I let my twisters ride out for a second, it might thin out some of the monsters. But yeah, I agree with doing that. Alright, I'm gonna start pumping up some monsters. Good luck.
Both of them got melted.
Yeah, he's a sniper mark on that guy. Worked out nicely. He gives me frenzy charges. Zero, sniper mark is a good recommendation. Thank you.
Yeah, I was looking at that, but is it actually good? It's working good?
It gives me an extra frenzy charge, right? I can only get a frenzy charge every 4 seconds on my combat frenzy. That gives me an extra one. So,
Ooh, nice.
if you need combat frenzy, if you need frenzy charge, it's good. So I cap out at 5 frenzy charges right now.
I don't need those actually, so I'm good on that.
All right, let me know if you're ready.
Yep.
But I like the changes I did to my build tonight. Only costs 4 skill points to do so.
He's on me. Alright.
You're dead. I used my sniper mark on it. You need more charges. So.
Good.
These things just keep going. I love it. The fire's like, yeah, never end. Where do we go? Alright, we're in the final zone. I think this is stage 11 then? Maybe 12 or 13? I don't know. No, I agree with you on that. It's good. Alright, we're 13. Okay, dash. Let me know if you're ready.
Yeah, do it.
I'll get my free twister stuff going, and no. Boss should be coming.
Oh, they're below us.
Okay. Fall back. Don't get close if you don't need to. I guess you got close. They're dead.
Kind of teleported right up on me.
Yeah, those guys are not nice with that.
Yeah, I thought he was down low. I'm all looking for him, and all of a sudden I'm like, damn, he's right next to me. Okay.
Yeah, the one guy teleports, the other guy jumps. I don't like the guy who jumps because I'm so weak. Alright, this is feeling much better as a teamwork exercise on this one than the other one. Let me know if you're ready. Start getting these going.
Yeah, run it.
unlock a little bit. Okay. Nice. Alright, you ready for div?
Yeah, I'm ready for 2.
I got 1 today though, so yeah.
I made like 4 or 5 divs today. I was just like hustling.
Nice. Alright. We each have 3 lives each, I think.
I haven't died yet.
So there we go. Alright, start it. I just jinxed it all the way.
Oh, we got this.
Yeah, just got no jinxes. Make it rain fire.
They're down low, down low.
Alright, see up top then? Yeah. My fire's picking up no matter where they're at. Alright, we got it. I got a quarter staff, doesn't sound that good. Is it good? I don't even know what the big hit is. Oh, I didn't get a book. I need to pick up the armor. 1 second. Okay. Oh, why didn't I get a book? Did we not do a hard enough level? One, two. Oh, I didn't do the hardest level. We gotta try it again. Oops. I didn't do it on tier 3. We still beat it though. You want to do one more?
Oh, good. Yeah, run it back.
Okay. That was confusing because it said 6 8. I didn't actually put it on there. Well, we still beat it though. That was a T2 done.
Just a little practice.
Town. Ricochet? What's Ricochet? Ricochet doesn't work on piercing though, I don't believe. Doesn't work as a pierce. No, it won't work. Okay, so my armor says 50% chance to avoid death. It's probably not worth much though. Let me see what the sidekick says. Let's see what this does. Yeah, this one's not worth anything either. But I didn't have them, so that's my collection. Alright, let me do it again. Alright, this will be T4 or whatever it is, the one that's 2 extra points. It's a little harder. So now it's level 82. Yeah. Which means we only have 1 life then, probably. You got 2 lives, 2 lives. Alright, I'll go in once you tell me you're ready.
Oh, my bad. I was still in there. I was looking at my inventory.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the new one.
Alright, I'm back.
Whatever we did last time worked nicely. So hopefully it still works this time.
Yeah, we got a piece of cake.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna switch the thing out for the boss though. But I'm still gonna use the mark on him to get the extra thing. But there's other monsters around the boss, so there's no point in switching out the thing you mentioned earlier. Even though it makes sense to use like on breach bosses and like pinnacle bosses, this boss still makes sense to just keep it the way it is.
I got stuck on the login.
Oh fuck! I started. Should I get back in? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there about 20 seconds here.
You able to get in? Alright, good.
Yeah, I'm back now.
No, I agree with you on that. It wasn't worth marking last time, but I can still mark the boss, but not switch the other thing onto it. Yeah, I agree. I'll mark the boss if I see him. Alright, start it. Yeah, this is T4 now. Ready?
Yeah.
Let me throw it down there so you can see the fire going beforehand. Alright, cool. Next zone. Alright, let me know if you're ready.
Yep.
Alright. It's pretty crazy. I like it. Ready?
Yeah, run it.
Fire going.
I probably got some big dudes coming up on this one.
That makes sense. Stay away from the middle then.
Oh, there he goes. Down low, down low.
Alright, stop. That's weird, let me know where he's at.
Yeah.
This looks cool because like everything's popping the lightning form at the end. That's fun. Alright. See those pops? Pop, pop. That's the fused weapon. That's cool, right? There's an extra pop at the end. I like this a lot, these changes today. It only changed 4 skill points, and I was able to get a lot of frenzy. I made myself weaker though. Like, a little bit of damage down, but my survivability is much less. But if I don't get hit, it doesn't matter. Alright, let's go. Keep forgetting to wear my sunglasses. Alright. Ready?
Yeah.
That's my godly fire.
Oh, he's down low, down low.
Yeah, he's dead, he's dead. You stun him so quickly. Thanks for letting me know. Ready?
Yep.
I like how fire it is. No, scatter shot slows things down too much and reduces damage a lot. I've tried it before. It's fun, but it's not worth it. Hot box. My favorite move.
Oh, he's on the left side.
He's good, he's good. Thanks. We need enough damage right now. Alright, thanks, son. Stash. Ready?
Yeah, run it.
split up. I got top, you get bottom. Yeah, we probably should split up a little bit, so that way the boss doesn't feel exposed.
Yeah, that room, even if we split up, we're still bumping shoulders.
That one, no, there's a big long way, but I recommend like I get north, you get south.
Yeah, I'll try.
If you move to the north, you move north. But like, you know, the bosses, that way they don't both spawn on us at the same time.
Yeah.
That's the main reason. Alright. But yeah, I mean, if you can't stay there, you can't stay there. Lightning storm. Lightning fire.
Oh, something one shot me.
Sorry about that.
Not good. I don't even know what it was.
There's so many random monsters in there, it's hard to see anything. Let me know if you're ready.
Yeah, go for it.
I got 3 more left. Careful if you can. If you do die, though, leave party, please.
Alright.
If you're fully dead, I think you only have 1 life left. I'm starting up. Ready?
Yeah, do it.
Oh, we're getting next zone. Never mind. Nope, no need to rush. I've got 3 zones left, actually. I'm gonna throw my fire god. How's my stuff going? Alright, start up.
Oh, they're on the left side.
Alright, run, right. There's one top right with you. He's dead. Alright, we can move up him pretty quickly. I use a sniper mark on that guy for sure. I saw him. Are you ready?
Yeah, do it.
Fire, go. I lost out a lot of twisters somehow.
Oh, they're on the left side.
I died. Oh, I didn't die. I'm running. Good job. I don't know where they're at. Are they dead?
Oh, there's somebody in here. Oh,
I got hit. Like, stun on me. me clear my inventory, and then I'll do this one.
Hold on, I gotta do the same thing.
Be careful to reset the inventory.
All right, good.
Yep. Alright, let's start up. You guys are messing me up.
Something killed me.
Yeah, I got you. Alright, I'm probably about you. Step out, please. Step out, please.
Yeah.
Well, I got crowd locked right there. Nice try, though. I'll re-invite you back in. Well, we got very close to that one. But we died.
I died from like some AoE ground effect or something. I don't even know what happened.
I got swarmed by so many middle little dudes. I got stun locked.
Yeah, it's frustrating. If I give you some money, you want to run it back?
No, I think I'm done with it tonight. It's already midnight.
Oh, you're getting off. All right, word. I'm about to run it back myself then.
Yeah, I have a phone call at 9. Work call. So I'm
Not going down on a. I'm not going out on the L.
Yeah, I prefer not to as well, but I do have to wake up early. So.
All right,
Okay,
man. Well,
that's fun.
have a good one. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Take care. See you later. And everybody else watching, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, follow. I'll be back at it tomorrow, most likely. Bye.